Oh, what's up, everybody? Let's see what's happening tonight. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, Vegas, what's up? All right, we got to get that chat connected up in here really quick. Everybody, stay. There we go. TikTok channel. We can close the window now. There we go. What's up, Veg? How you doing, friend? How have you been today? Oh, that's what she said. No, anyway. No, I'm glad you're here. Seriously, no, glad you're here. Oh, stop. None of what we're reading. Oh, come on. Already? Tell me you're not reading the same. We're not reading the same story, right? You're on something else right now? Okay. Whoo. Okay. Whoo. I was getting worried. I'm like, after last night, I don't know if I could handle that right now. It's in the ember of ashes. Okay. Let's go. And everybody. Why would 100 remake? All right, now TikTok's finally connected. There we go. It always takes a minute for the TikTok chat to connect. Would 100 recommend the emotional trauma? That I tell you what, man. These stories, as traumatic as they are, it's freaking cleansing for the soul, and it's like it's a good trauma. You know what I mean? As crazy as that may sound, it helps bring it out. You know, at least that's what I think it does. Right? We have it on the TBR, right? I hope we do. We should. If not, you know who's going to put it on there, I would hope. Talks about what are the sacrifices of it and how love can guide us or destroy us. Awesome. Oh, yes. Amazing. Hey, Belle, what's up? Hey. Nice, Vegas. That's awesome. Like, I don't know, man. I'm so excited. Like, that's all I can say. I'm so excited. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. I don't even know how to describe it. For everything that we're going to read and knowing that there's such a plethora and we're going to just go different worlds together, like, mind blow. You know what I mean? Well, there is, but I mean, honestly, from, if I'm not mistaken, and I think we're going to, hey, Allie Grace, I think we'll discuss this Sunday when we do brunch with everybody, but I think the only thing that's locked in is Ashen, which is next, and then otherwise, wait, I gotta do everything opposite. My cameras are, no, it is on that side. Wait. Okay, it's on the right. Son of, anyway, yeah, we got the Wheel of Destiny. The Wheel of Destiny, so we're just going to put them on there. So, I mean, it could be right after Ashen, you know? So that's what's crazy now. Everybody's kind of agreed with the Wheel of Destiny. Oh, who knows where we're going to go? Who knows? Hey. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, Kate just got here. May, welcome, May. Oh. Get a cough. You can always overrule the wheel if you feel like reading something else. Quest Squad, right? We could, but I don't know. I mean, unless it's something that we all just have to have, then I don't know. I think we'll let it go. Have I recovered? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Listen, I have so many things to say. Like, after we got done, I know everybody was tired, and it was, I started going through y'all's secret little Quest Squad server and messages, and I think it was 2:00 until I finally said, okay, I can't. I broke down like 4 more times. Y'all don't understand. You don't even know. You just don't even know. Like for reals. Y'all don't even know. I don't even know how to describe it. That button. Oh, there we go. That's what I was trying to look for. So it was, hey, Emily, what's up? What is up, my girl? Welcome to the girls being. Oh, thank you for the rose, Jackie. Listen, I didn't know. Listen, I don't know if that was a list thing or if they came out on their self. Like, again, this was. Yeah, So after we got done doing all the editing and stuff, and we, oh, thank you for the gifts. Oh, thank you for joining the fan club. After, yeah, we got it, and I downloaded the TikTok version of it because that's where I was able to pull the audio with Emily and her video, and then we were able to put it onto the and just make it all into one. So there's one without, and then one with. And then do all that, and then Liz started going, then she started watching it again, and I tell you what, boom, again, just hearing in, like I heard everything last night, but hearing it again today and not having the haze and the what's going on and the craziness and everything, like hearing it again, just It started to bubble up again. I was like, all right, okay, we can stop watching the video now, please. Can. But man, I tell you what, I sat down to do. I was gonna make a chapter review today, and I sat down and said, I don't remember what the heck I read. I don't remember what I read. So today when I went to do the pickup line, I took it with me and I reread the 2 chapters from last night. So that was freaking amazing. I was like, oh, this is so cool. How much have I explored? Oh, okay. So, oh, that's going to be epic. I went and I looked through the library and I scrolled through the entire library. So I went through that, and then I was looking at the different options and the different things that you can do. And, okay, hang on. Like I had it set up for tonight. So, I got the font where I think it is just like, as I was reading it today. So handy. Yeah. Right, Veg. So yeah, I took the font. I was adjusting the size of the font was the first thing I did. And then I went and looked at the other stuff, and then I noticed, oh my God, y'all, this is so crazy. Like the whole, if you touch the word and you hold it, and then it underlines it, and then it highlights it, and then it gives you the dictionary of the freaking word. I mean, I kind of like the way I pronounce words, but like for those words I don't know, and then if you press and hold it, and highlight a whole thing, like I can make a note of that. So if I think I see something, I can do like real time in action notes. Like that was. So yeah, that's as far as I got. So I've been through the library and I looked at all that goodness, and I can take notes. And one thing I've learned, I got to be careful with the tappies. I get a little, I'm like, oh wait, I think I went too far. So I got to be careful with the sliding and the tappies. But this is probably one of the coolest things I've ever fucking had. Like, you don't understand. I love seeing where other people underline yeah, like it's just so I'll be able to the popular lines, but also like, did that mean something? And I don't have to like write a note and then where was it? And I don't have the prettiest handwriting in the world. Like I make a doctor look like they have calligraphy writing. Okay, it's not very pretty. And what would you call it? A mix of cursive, print, gibberish, chicken scratch, and hieroglyphics. And what? Yeah, it's horrible. So this is going to be so glorious. You know what I mean? The stuff you would write on the cliff notes of your page. Yeah. That's kind of what your handwriting is. Yeah, my handwriting is the side of the cliff notes of pages. Yeah, how it goes around. No, not last night. Because like I said, I started looking at it and then I was like, ooh, and then I kind of got lost and then I had to learn where the chapter index was and like where to touch at the corner. And like I pushed the one button down here and it's like the grid squares. I was trying to figure that out and it popped out and I got scared and then I was like, I think I broke it. Oh, this thing is so cool. Happy doesn't describe how I am with this thing. Like somebody said I shouldn't have to charge it for a month. I think that was yeah, I think that it's already in today. I charged it to 100% last night and then I unplugged it. And it's only 9% down. But still, we were doing a lot today, and I had to. But still, already at 9%, I'm using the shit out of this motherfucker. No, it's at 90. I've used 9%. So it's a 91. So, what stood out in the last two chapters? Okay, the silver hair for sure. That's some crazy. That's some craziness. How they all had the silver hair. The whole dedication, like she's been there. She was there as a baby. But they said she had to choose and then she didn't. So like, did she not remember that or something? I've had mine over a year and I think I've charged like, that's crazy. You don't understand how excited I am for this thing. So but yeah, the dedication was completely wild. Like, and that was weird. And also if I'm not mistaken, when they were going into the city, they were looking at the banners and they had the claw, the flame, the shield. I think the last, what was it, the book that was different? I don't know. I think it was like that. So I think they were all the same, but one was, I think I kind of need to even mention that. Like, again, it's just, so those were what stuck out on that one. And when, I mean, I get it. Everyone be fighting and stuff. But how the priestess decided that freaking Violet was gonna have to tango. Violet was gonna tango. Like what's up? What do we mean? Why is Violet tangoing? Why is Violet doing that? Why? Because I guess she's the weakest link. Like, you know what that really is? That is it's a British word. That's a cunty ass thing to say. It really is. It's a cunty thing. That's exactly what, you know what I'm saying? Oh, it's horrid. She is, I don't like her. I don't like the priestess. Like, you just cutting people now? That's what we do? Just like, it comes up again later. I'm sure it does. They said the British button. Yeah, we didn't get to it last night. It didn't come up. Yeah, I thought about it, but I was again last night. It was a happy days. Like it was days all over the face. Like I don't remember what was going on. What's up, love?
They officially added Joffrey to the Peace Committee.
Joffrey the Gentle. That one fell flat. Kind of like Toman. Oh, no. Okay, sorry. You're suspicious of every person we meet. My hands felt so good. So how are y'all today? Like, that's what I want to know. I know not everybody's here because I think we only have like 10 on TikTok and I think we got 3 in the UbiTubi. But for those of my 18 and Sean that were here, like, how are y'all feeling today? Like, to actually get it pulled off. Relieved. Accomplished. I'm telling you, grateful. Oh, y'all are like, I understand the grateful. I understand all of it. Like, that's epic. That's perfect.
hairspray.
Oh,
so it would
yes,
stay.
stay. Oh, that's going to be perfect.
And
Oh,
now it's ready.
okay. Here, you want to bring it around? We have to. Wait, no, we're here. If we come around this way, we'll just leave them until it's time. We can't let that be seen. My eyes leaked several times. I don't know who. I think there was like an onion festival, like in the disc. Like I don't know what it was, but there was like an onion, like a strawberry festival. Like they were all up cutting the onions. Like we woke up to take the kids to school today. I'm not gonna listen. I'm not gonna lie. The cats woke me up at 6:55. Like we hungry. Human that gives me the food. Wake it up. It is time for the food. So we got up and I started feeding them. And then she went and fed Lily. And then we came down and we laid in bed. And I looked at the phone and I'm like, all right, we got 5 minutes until the alarm goes off. So we kind of just laid there and then the alarm went off and we were like, so do we really need to go to school? Like, do they really? It's just a Friday. Like, we were contemplating the living heck out of it. But then we're like, no, okay, we got to get up. We got to go. We got to be the adults here. You just put it right there, my love.
Yes, hot as hell. Just
Thank you,
on
baby.
fire.
I appreciate you.
It's-
Thank you. So, hey, Swanson, what's up? So we were like, okay. So we finally, we did our normal school routine, got him into school, and then we got home and we started doing our normal stuff here. And then we got in and the coffee and all right, let's open up the Discord and bam, already it had started. Oh. And then I rewatched everything and then it hit again. And then I felt like a little putz for a little while. And then y'all told me, oh, thank you for the cake. Wow, that was amazing. Thank you so much. And then I felt like a putz. And then I felt like a putz for feeling like a putz because y'all told me you're such a putz or a chode for feeling like that because there was no, everything was so up and down. And then she was editing videos and then playing them. And like, I'm not going to lie, Emily, I understand why you said you were at the very end when you said, wow, my face hurts from smiling. I did because when ma'am, you was smiling. It was crazy. Like, and when I watched that, just because she didn't have the audio on sometimes because she was just making things. No, don't be sorry, but to just see you and it was just like watching it, even with no sound, just to see the smile. Like, I was like, wow, like, and again, to see people from around the world that I have not met in person yet that have no obligation to come and hang out with me and my wife to choose to be here and bring me that was just like it made it more reality again. So I just like reality superly, is that even a word, superly set in today. Thank you, Kendall. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Y'all are like I can't even describe it. As our elected official, Emily represented. She did amazing. Superly, it's a word now. If we go out, how many words I butchered would become real words. Webster's dictionary would Merriam-Webster's would like be printing new dictionaries, like the unabridged wise version, January 1st, January 3rd, January 22nd. It would be crazy. Oh, you all did so amazing. So, speaking of the Kendall now, really quick, is there something like that y'all know of that I didn't discover yet that you just like have to show me? Because there's so much, like the way, like, yeah, my like little tips and tricks. Because like I looked at all the books and it's so cool. Oh, and I love how it tells you too, how much is like of the book left, a percentage. It tells you that, and then on the other corner, you can listen with head. Just get the fuck out of here. Oh, look at that son of a. My guys, what the fuck? That's
I wonder,
fucking
like,
balling.
All my audiobooks
Yeah.
in here, and I was like, that's cool. I just thought it was
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
the situation.
Okay, so yeah, so that's awesome. That's so cool. And then on the other bottom, I noticed on the other bottom corner, it had like how many minutes left. So that's, I don't know how it judges like how many minutes you should read for a page because like the different font and stuff. But that's kind of cool. I like that, and I try to keep on a decent page with that left. You know what I mean? I try to erase it all the time. 9 minutes left to chapter. Bet. Yeah, it's like driving with the GPS, right? Oh, GPS says 3 hours. Bet. 2 hour, 2.5 hours. Let's roll, right? Hang on. I think I didn't. I don't want to miss this comment. Yes. Swasson, yes, I did see the highlight notes. I did see that. That was so cool. That was so cool. It determines your reading speed. Oh, okay. It learns as you flip. That's fucking epic as fuck. Okay, I did have a question. What was that? I saw that. Okay, so apparently there's two, and if those don't fall through, it's everybody's coming to me and Liz's 20th wedding renewal? Is that what I'm hearing here? Yeah, yes. What did you say? Oh, he's flipping back and forth. Okay. Let's start from the top. Y'all remember Ace Ventura? Okay, let's rewind that one. Let's take it back. Let's go back to and Sean. Not one, but two planned weddings? How did it go? Two. Can we describe that one? I understand if that somehow fails, y'all are going to come to our 20th wedding. That's amazing, and I will talk about that next. But Sean at two? Play pretend like in kindergarten.
Yeah, it was a pretend one. Then he said, oh, two.
Oh. What are we in Hunger Games?
Trouble.
What are we in Hunger Games? I volunteers tribute for Sean. That is hilarious. Oh, that's funny. I was like, I mean, I can go online. I'll go on the Google and I will become a minister. I will gladly ordain a ceremony. What's up, my love?
I mean, like, I don't
From
like her
Baldur's Gate.
face, but, like,
That's pretty cool. I like it.
my goat.
I asked if he had health insurance. Okay, listen. The group has a knack of planning. It's bound to happen sooner. For real. Okay, let me explain this. You're like, I asked if he had health insurance. While me and Liz were separated for that while after our first initial, and then we separated for the while. That used to be my pickup line, okay? As a soldier, no joke. That used to be my pickup line. I was like, hey, you want to go out? You want to date? If it works out, I got great health insurance. Like, everybody needed that shit. I was like, hey, I got some health insurance. It's one date. It might not work out. We don't know, but at least you can try, right? It didn't work too well. I don't know. I mean, I know why, but, you know. Oh, wow. Wow. That is crazy. 250. What did you say? That's wild. 250. Wow. I don't know how people do all that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how I would afford insurance if I didn't spend my time in the military. I will not lie about that. Over a month. Wow. I think our eldest, I think she was, how long was she in there? She was in the NICU for a little while. Yeah, she was in there for, I think, 2 or 3 weeks. I think 2 weeks. I think 2 weeks. I have to remember. Yeah, 2 weeks, and then the twins were in there. They were in there for a little while too. So that was rough. And I remember right after the twins were born, the eldest was sick. She got sick with the flu. So I've got the wife in the hospital with twins in the NICU and a sick one at home. And I was literally in the field and had to rush out. Oh, my Lord, it was crazy. Tell us the you y'all want that story tonight, or do y'all want that on brunch? When do y'all want that story? Because that's a funny story. Like, that's a funny story. That's a really funny one. Yeah, there you go. 31 and 36. So that's, she had ours little preemie. Okay, so the story of how I found out about the twins. All right, so we were stationed in Georgia at the time. Augusta, Georgia. Ooh, let me tell you. So we were there. And it was funny because I say that a lot. Just a few months prior to finding out about her being pregnant. Well, let's just take it back a few more. We were finally in a right place where we said, okay, hey, let's try for the second child. Okay. So our plan was two. We're like, hey, two, hopefully a boy and a girl. I'm good to go, right? Yay, wonderful. Great, grand swell. So we're doing our thing. We're working it out, learning how to, when we moved to Georgia, that was the first time we were away from family. So we was really learning how to just be us and on our own and not using any family as a crutch or anything else. And it was like, all right, it's me and her. So we're like, all right, here we go. It's time. We're ready. And I had just bought a brand new car at the time. It was finally time. We were financially ready. It was like, okay, so I bought myself a Nissan 370Z, little vroom vroom, yeah, baby. Yeah, 2-seater, not a family car at all. Not a family car at all. And so we bought that, and then a week later, we said, all right, we're ready. We decided to try. Things happen, is what, spicy. And then all of a sudden, she's like, hey, I think I'm pregnant. I'm like, what are you talking about? We just started trying. It's been like a week. And she's like, I feel the exact same. I know it. So we're like, okay. So she found out. And then we're like, okay, great. So she's pregnant. So I had just bought this brand new car. So I worked in this office where I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I had 9 other non-commissioned officers under me. I worked directly for a major, 2 captains, a staff sergeant major, and they reported directly to a command sergeant major, a lieutenant colonel. We were in a brigade level, and they reported directly to a base 2-star and a sergeant major. And everything kind of filtered through them directly and then went through us, and then we had to distribute it to the entire base. So we were very, very high up there, needless to say. And so as we're doing this, I was known around the office because, well, I am me. Now, if you imagine me in a military uniform with a bunch of people being serious, and I'm the guy that would take a lunch nap under his desk because I didn't want to do anything else. And then all of a sudden, like, what is this dude doing? Just feet hanging out and a 2-star. What are you doing? Oh, sorry, sir, my bad. Oh, okay. It's lunch, whatever. So we're sitting there. Everybody's like, okay, great, whatever. They're making fun of me saying, man, you're going to have to get rid of your new car, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, what are you talking about? No. It's no, whatever. That's not happening. And then they started making jokes, and our brigade commander's driver, he was like, hey, I bet you should, if if it's a girl, you should paint it pink. And I'm like, oh no, we have a girl, we're gonna have a boy, it's gonna be good, it's gonna be good. And then everybody's making predictions and like, da da. And then all of a sudden somebody says, imagine if it's twin girls. And everybody was like, oh, that's what it's gonna be. And I'm like, don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't you put that on me. And they just started day after day. Hey, it's coming. I'm like, whatever, that's not happening. So we finally come around and it's time to go to the first ultrasound appointment. So we get there and I'm able to go with her this time, all right? So I'm able to go. And we go in there and they sit down. It was the 4 weeks. You spelled 4 wrong. Did my dyslexia get you? 4 at 6 weeks. Okay, yeah, it was at I guess it was at the 6 weeks. I don't know how it works. I was there, I paid attention, but anyway, digressing. So, hang on. What's up?
I meant they teased you 4.
Oh, they teased me 4 weeks. Yes, okay, they teased me
weeks and
4 weeks and weeks. Yes, and then at 6 weeks, that's the one I was able to go to, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So at the 6 week one, we went and we're sitting there, and it was a female, right? It was the female,
the nurse practitioner.
Yeah, it was a nurse practitioner. Okay.
I was high risk already because I had KK and was premature, or she was premature, so they put me as high risk, which is why I had the ultrasound at 6 weeks.
Okay. So yeah. Okay. So we're sitting there, and she lays down and puts the gel and ultrasound, and all right, we're there. And I'm like, all right. And she goes, oh, look, it's healthy, beautiful. And we can't quite tell the sex yet. We just know it's there.
Yeah. You just.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
None of that.
And I was, right. That's why I was like, okay, but whatever it is, we know it's healthy. And they're like, yes. I'm like, and how many are there? And excuse me? And I'm like, listen, I just need to know how many are there, because I'm being told by my office mates that they're like, oh, they're predicting twins. And they're like, and she's like, oh, well, let me check again just to make sure. And she takes that wand, and I mean, she went around the.
Do you remember exactly what she said?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She goes around and she looked. She was like, okay, no, you're like, she saw the look on my face, like, oh, this guy's not just like, oh, yeah. So she looked, and then she goes, oh, yes, sir. Rest assured, there's only one. And I'm like, woohoo, let's go. Go back to the office. Yeah, we went today. Here's the printout. Look, it's only one. Like, I'm gloating down the hallway, like, all right, it's going to be one. And then we fast forward to, when was the next appointment?
10 weeks.
10 weeks. The 10-week one. Now there was a big important meeting coming up, and I was the slide deck guy. So I was having to sit there and put all the stupid slide decks together. And so I'm putting them together, and she comes in, and I think you dropped the eldest off, right? No.
No, she went with me.
She went with you. That's right. She did. She went with you. So then we did that. So she went there, and then I'm like, okay, I got everything set up, and I was setting in my. Okay. So she comes in, she says hi. I'm like, all right, I'm setting up. And then I'm like, when you get done, please come back and let me know how things went. If I'm not in my office, just shoot me a text. I'll keep my phone off, but I'll have it in my hand just so I can see. And I already told them, because my command was really cool. They understand all the stuff I did. So they were like, all right, we'll let you out. So with that being said, I'll let you sit down really quick and you can tell your side of the story.
So when I got to the doctor at 10 weeks, I'm in the room. This is our oldest was just starting to like really, she was about 4. So she would find YouTube videos and kind of watch those. There's a lot of like book reading ones that she was into at the time. Anyway, so the doctor comes in and he's doing the ultrasound, and he turns the screen and he looks at me and he goes back with the wand, and he was like, how many did so-and-so tell you were having? And I was like, 1. She was very specific. And he said, I was like, why? And he said, 'cause I see 2 heads. And I don't know why, but 1 still stuck in my head. I had a Pharaoh moment, like 2. 'Cause me and Tamlin. But I said, He said, I see two heads. And I said, on one baby? And he's like, no. Everything's fine. As far as as far as I can see, but he's like, no, that's not at all the case. He's like, there's two of everything as far as we can see. So that, yeah. And then he showed me again and again, because I was like, no, you're not, you're joking. And we went over it, and he printed out so many pictures. It was insane. And I remember leaving, and I was kind of in shock, like walking out of the hospital, and our oldest, she was just careless free. She didn't care. She didn't know what was going on, really. So then we got to the office so I could bring him the pictures and show them off, and I'll let him take over from here.
Oh my Lord. So I'm sitting in my office on the second floor, and they just got done with the meeting. Everything went good. So I'm sitting there, and our eldest runs in. Oh, hey. And I'm like, hey. And then the bosses and everybody's starting to come up, and you're starting to see them walk by, and they're all like, oh, hi, ma'am. Hi, ma'am. And, everybody real nice, and they're cool. And then I think the major, my boss, was like, man, that's a lot of things in your hand. If I remember, he said, wow, you're carrying something a lot there. And then she walks in and she goes, oh, hey. And I'm like, oh, hey, what's up? And she hands me a stack. It looked like a CVS receipt, y'all. Like, she hands me this, and I'm like, I'm like,
16?
Why? Yeah. I'm like, why is there so many? And she goes, well, look. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, is everything, first off, are you okay? Is everything okay? You're like, yeah, okay, everybody's healthy, cool. So we're looking, and I'm like, okay, why is there two of everything? And she's like, uh-huh. And I'm like, uh-huh, what? Is this a copy for, are we sending this to your mom? Like, what is happening? Like, it's not registering. It's kind of like last night when she walked out, and I'm like, wait, what the fuck is going, like, what is, like, what?
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
There's double the amount of pictures.
Right. And then she said, yeah, there's double the amount of pictures. And I'm like, okay, why? And she's just sitting there looking at me, and she's like, she's like, come on. Your damn masters aren't figure it out. You're a smart guy. And all of a sudden I'm like, no, stop.
This is A and B.
And then all of a sudden, yeah, on the picture, I noticed the picture where it says A and B, and I'm like, no. They said, no,
It's like,
no.
Baby B. What do you mean, baby B? If there's a B, there's an A. And then he kind of spiraled, and
then all I remember is that, and I said, you got to be shitting me.
it's twins.
It's twins. And when I said that, I yelled. I'm like, you're shitting me. It's got to be twins.
The entire office was eavesdropping at his office door, by the way.
Oh, all of them were.
They just erupted.
Laughing. So much so that the brigade commander and sergeant major from the floor upstairs were in a meeting with a 2-star signal corps commander and post sergeant major about a detail in a mission that you don't understand. They were in a serious discussion of like $1 billion project that was coming in, and they heard the eruption when I went, it's fucking twins, what? And they came down and was like, oh, congrats. And they're just congrats. And our colonel just walks in and goes, good job, B. And I'm like, he goes, why don't you go home for the rest of the day? If I remember correctly. And they gave me the rest of the day off.
You know how you see how animated he gets with the stories. Now imagine how animated he gets with something like that.
Wait, is that code? Oh, Bruce. As a matter of fact, Bruce, he says it's a funny time to tune in. Matter of fact, Bruce right there, he was my computer. He was the guy in charge of making sure my computers were up and running. And he was there. He was there. Ah, he was there. As a matter of fact, that is hilarious. What's up, brother? How you been? Oh man. That's crazy. We do. It's like that's what's so crazy. I hope you're enjoying your retirement, brother.
There's a twin.
Oh, there's my mini me. Oh, wow. There's my mini me. Oh, wow. So yeah, so that was the story of how I was told about thine twins. That was funny. Yeah, that was a good one. Ah, wow. Look at that. Hey, what's up, Bruce? Everybody likes Bruce. Bruce is a great dude. Bruce let me stay with him after I had to bring Liz home. Bring her back home after it was time for us to move to our last duty station, and moved her here, and I had to close the house out. I had to crash at a place. He let me stay in his home for three days. Him, his wife, and his kids. They entertained me, fed me, gave me a place to stay, and I tried to give him some money. They're like, "No, man, you can get out of here." I tell you what, some good people right there. Good people right there. All right. Yeah, no, that'll be that. That's definitely a freaking. We don't need that one. Whoa, that was a crazy one. All right, we'll do some more wise and endless lore on brunch on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? We'll give you all the lore. If you stick around, look, you'll end up hearing it all eventually, because it all comes out. Oh man. Anybody else got some good stories going on? Oh man. How about them Olympics? Y'all see all them Olympics? See, the 51st state is really upset with us. I'm sorry. That was kind of funny. I'm sorry, Canada. You touched the rock, guys. You touched the rock. I'm just saying. You touched the rock. Sorry, digressing. Wait, that way. That way. That's this arm. Okay, we're learning. Oh, man. Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, the dog with the Olympics or the Olympics. Hey, they're both happening right now. Well, not right. Apparently, right now they're trying to battle right now. I don't know what's going on with them, but hey, you should see the Olympic sticker that Liz is working on. Oh, the puppy does. Yeah, no. Yeah, absolutely. That dog absolutely deserves a medal. And you know what speaking of medals, do you know what okay. Maybe it's me. Maybe I don't know all the rules. I'm not an Olympic expert, right? But the freaking the hockey coach for the women's hockey team, he doesn't get a medal, but apparently the figure skating coaches get a medal. And then I found out there was one figure skating coach that apparently he did the choreography. He's a choreographer, so he's considered a coach, right? Like not messing with the guy, but he did choreography for like 12 figure skaters. So like before every program, he was changing nations' jackets and stuff. And if they win a medal, he gets a medal too? What did you say? I don't understand that one. Blows my mind. Oh, they did give him an honorary gold? Heck yeah. That's epic. He was the goodest boy. I wonder if he was running going, I'm a happy dog. I'm a happy dog. He just running down the street all happy because you know he was. So opposed to said it was a Hunger Games. That's funny. Oh, boom, boom, boom. Ooh, excuse me. I'm a huge Lord of the Rings girly, so I approve. Nice. So, wait, what? Hang on. Oh, sorry. Okay, now I get it. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all. Y'all see, we made an upgrade to the. Hopefully, y'all see it. We still have to figure out a name for my helmet. He's become a whole person now. I think. Like, I figured I would show y'all. We have put the mustache to use. Okay, we put him to use. He's on there. So since my mustache is coming in, it doesn't stay too much anymore. It only stays for a little bit, unless I like use the lot of glue. So we're gonna leave the mustache on him, but we gotta come up with the name for the helmet. My initial guess was Helmut. But I don't know if that's going too much into my German heritage. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna come up with the name. Oh, Courtney's here. I used got to be. Oh yeah, you used. It's battle ready. You did make him battle ready. What's up, Courtney? Welcome, my love. How are you? Thank you for coming tonight. I have to come up with like a cool little intro video. Oh, a dais is good. I like Adias because he's a prince of hell. I like that. I think that one's winning right now, Emily. I like that one with your recent mustache. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to. I keep thinking about the lady who used. Oh my God, y'all remember that? It was the gorilla. Whoa. Oh, that was crazy. She used the gorilla glue. The glue. Yeah, but I like Adias right now. Adias. It's Adias. I can't say the right name. Hell? Just Hell. We'll just call him Hell. Hell Dias. Are you eating cake for dinner? A new slice of cake? That's funny. Oh, Lord. It is Fend for Yourself Friday. I ain't even mad at you. Hey, cake it up. It's got eggs and flour. I'm with it. No, it is a. All right, you ready for this? It is a red velvet cheesecake. But when I say red velvet cheesecake, I mean it's a layer of red velvet and then a cheesecake underneath it, and one big. And then they frosting it, and then it's delicious as fuck. Let me tell you. Woo! Oh, she's bringing it out. Yeah. She's gonna bring it to you. She's gonna listen. This is one of the great things about being in Texas is HE motherfucking B. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. God bless it. Best grocery store ever.
We surprised him with cake and balloons yesterday.
So yeah, look at that.
So good.
Look at that. So and it is. It's
got these white chocolate shavings.
Yeah. Diabetes. Worth it.
Take it away.
You got it. Don't worry, we get our exercise around here, so it's okay. We get a lot of exercise, work off all the sugar. I tell you what. Hey, gotta get the cardio in. I'm telling you, gotta get the cardio in. I gotta live up to legends like
Rune Dannon, Crown Prince of the Balbaran Fae.
I never said it. They even tried to catch me dropping the whole line, but I never said it. I never finished the sentence. I caught myself before I had to admit it. I was missing the button. Listen, that button is probably going to get broken. I'm not going to lie. Oh, you know what? I could build it. I should build it for y'all right now, shouldn't I? I'll have it for you by brunch. I'm going to have it for you by brunch. I have a button for my voices. It's going to be my voice button. I promise. I mean, red velvet is okay. So you'll need to change the button for Rune. Yeah. I'm gonna wear it down. I'm gonna have to buy a bigger Stream Deck actuator. Like I've already filled up the first page. Like we're going. The beginning. Yeah. So we're working with my little Stream Deck right now. I got lots of pages on it. It's just hard to cycle through all the pages. So we got so much cool stuff. But still, trust me, we've got. Wait, what are you sneaking in here? Wait, what are we sneaking in here? Whoa! What are we talking about? Hang on. Just legs. Oh, I see. Okay, I see what you're saying. I got you. All right, I see that. Foreshadowing. I don't even want to know, do I? Red velvet is chocolate cake with extra steps. A lizard button? When we get back to Crescent City, sure. When we start talking about Jezebel again, lizard. We'll definitely have a lizard button for that. But no, just so you know here, you're not gonna know who's on it. But I mean, see, I would add, oh, you're never late, Jess. What's up, friend? What's up? You're never late. You say that so often. What do I say often? Lizard? I mean, you're right. Thank you for the gifts. Maybe I do need a lizard button. Okay, here, let me get the notes out again. We gotta get the more notes out again. All right. What? All right. We got the notes out. Hey, Jess, you have a good day today, sweetie? Thank you again for everything yesterday. I hope you had an amazing day. Okay, so we needed, you want a lizard button. A lizard button. All right. I got the lizard button. The tired but good. I feel that one, sweetie. I feel that one. Oh, thank you for the gift, Swazen. I appreciate ya. Swanson. I gotta make sure I say Swanson. Swanson. Is it Swanson or Swasson? I am so bad with names, and you're always here. You would think I would get it by now. You'd think I'm gonna call you Swass. You're gonna be Swass. We're not. What's up, Swassy? Can I call you Swassy? It's like when I call Saggy, Sigale Sassy. I'm gonna call you Swassy. My daughter always wants to come in. Oh, yes, score. That's good though, right? Our whiteboard funds look good. Just check the YouTube. Yeah, we're getting up there. I'm telling you, I'm so excited for when we get that whiteboard. It's gonna go right here, and it will slide them out this way. But my neck, oh, wait, when she comes to lay in bed, is it one of those like you get the foot up here still? They can't stay on their side, so you end up getting the foot in the back, and you're like, oh, this is great, but why? Those are the fun ones. But yes, our whiteboard, we're over halfway there. Oh, thank you for the crowns. But yeah, we are over halfway there. It is so crazy. And the number is just an estimate from what the Tiki-Taki tells me, because as we apparently, I'm not really sure how the gifts work, but it keeps saying like you can, as you level up, you get a better percentage. So I don't know. So I think you get more, but that's the estimated number I've made this week. I got hair in my mouth. Right? Exactly. For little space, they take up so much. And I woke up this morning, told me about true love you found, said I was happy for you. Sorry. Wow. Flashback. I used to sing that song in lip sync in high school, in middle school for theater. Anyway, digressing, focus wise. I woke up with Lily on my pillow, Hoobie sitting beside me, licking my nose, and Toe in my little feet crook going meow, meow, because they was hungry. Like, what are y'all doing to me? It's crazy. All right, we've been here an hour, and so far it looks like we haven't dropped out any. Oh my gosh, in 1 hour, y'all have gotten 10K likes. Are y'all serious? Y'all are amazing. I appreciate all that. Those likes are what apparently get us up on the tiki-talkie views and stuff, so more people can come join us, read the stories, and hang out in the Discord and stuff. It's so cool. All right, we had a lizard button. Was there something else somebody said? I know somebody said something else. I don't want to scroll back in the chat because then I can never find where we go. What else was it? There's the lizard button. I said I don't like scrolling back, and then I scrolled back. I'm an idiot. It's over here tapping like a day. Little tap dance. We're going to think. Y'all are amazing. Oh, thank you, Jesse, for putting those in there. Y'all are great. Seriously, all y'all support is amazing. Like, literally. Never, in a year, I went from reading one chapter a day to now I'm trying to work out a schedule where at least I'm trying to work it where 1, 2, at least 3 nights a week is Sunday brunch, and I'm possibly debating just starting to do my daily reads, just doing them live, but then I know there's some reactions that people really want, and then I'll just save the live. But I don't know, so I'll just think I'll have to figure it out. I sent the YouTube link my mom last night. Oh, Allie, your mom. I want to give your mom a big old hug, man. Like, your mom seems so cool. I just want to give her a big old hug, and you tell her when you talk to her again, thank you. Like, I know she doesn't do all the tiki-talking. She doesn't come in, but I tell you what, she's so cool. Like, seriously, for her to come in that one night and watch us and sit there and, like, I'm assuming in my mind, she was like, give me that phone, Alice, and just takes your phone. And she was like, and the way she was talking, like, I don't know her, but she just seemed like she was like living up again. And I was like, this is so fun. Yeah, it just, I mean, it's so cool. Like, props to you, and you're like, seriously, props to you, because you're a cool fucking person. I can't say that enough. But your mom, I see where you get it, because I have never even met her, but she seems like she cool as fuck. That's perfect. I'm so happy for you, dead ass. That makes me happy. I'm so happy. And please send her my best love and wishes. And for all the support that she gives you and for me. Best love. What's up, baby? Fun fact? Oh, Lord.
I just wanted to comment on how much clearer the camera is in the picture. It's actually such a beautiful and crisp look, and nothing at all compared to what was there before.
I don't know if y'all can hear her, because I'm hoping my mic gains. I'm hoping my mic gains and filter kept her out. And you couldn't hear. Could y'all hear that?
Don't let him fool you.
I got some in my eye for real. So if you didn't hear her, I guess we can hear. God, no. Okay, so the technical nerdy guy, right? The technical nerdy guy. As we're sitting there now, I've had this cam. Like I said, I used to stream like Rocket League and video games with my friends when I first retired and stuff, just trying to pass the time during the day. But I'm one of those guys, like I'm average to above average at video games, but I just like to have fun. I tried to get sweaty and super serious, but then it just made it not fun. So I bought a cool little 4K camera to stream, and it sat there and I used it. And I was like, all right, cool. So when we decided, hey, we're going to change this out and set this all up, I think the 3 Tiki-Talkie lives that we did, when I had to set up on the PC, we used the camera, didn't notice it. And we just always thought, I always thought that the camera picture just looked foggy. It just looked foggy because Rune would always visit and stuff. And it was just, you know, a foggy lens, a foggy room. And then she's looking and she's like, hey, would you wipe off your camera? And as I'm going and I go start to clean off the lens, I feel this like this just little chunk falls off. Like there's like a cat booger or something on it. I don't know. And then I'm like, you know what? Spray, it'll clean. And now it is like in pure, beautiful 4K, like the deep, rich colors. It's so wild. I'm like, yeah, okay. I didn't notice that. My bad. I've played for years and never get any better. Veg, but do you have fun? That's the question. Carissa, was that you? Was that your husband? Oh my God, I thought that's real. That was a real husband. I thought that was a joke. No way, I thought that was a fucking joke. Oh, that's funny as fuck, yo. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, so oh my God. So yeah, if you wow, yeah, in my video that I posted today, he was like, hey, I appreciate, like, oh, he's like, I appreciate it. You keep my wife entertained with your videos and the lives, and it allows me to work on my golf game. I was like, I'm here for you, brother. That's amazing. I thought it was just somebody stopping by being funny. Oh, oh God, that's fucking great. Oh. Well, I'm glad I'm glad I'm assisting. That is amazing. Speaking of that, there he is right there. Right there. There it is, Mr. Raz. Oh, holy hell. That is fucking great. Oh, I'm telling you. Between yesterday and today, the things that I'm learning and seeing. Oh, my Lord. How's the golf game going tonight? That is epic as hell. Your assistance is not going no to. I am glad I can help, good sir. I am glad I can help. I am glad. To you, and we will make sure she stays in good hands. That is epic. And I hope your golf game improves. And I mean that with the uppermost respect. Seriously, I'm not very good at golf. I can hit a baseball and a softball, but for some reason I can't hit I pull my head and I go up on my toes. I can't do it. So respect to you, good sir. Holy hell, that is hilarious. It was a real comment in a person. I thought that was a joke for real. Oh, Jess, thank you. Thank you, Jess. Thank you for the gifts. Oh, my Lord. Guys, we're going to get that whiteboard soon. I'm telling you. We did. I'm telling you. Never did I ever. I know I say it enough, and I hope I don't make it sound cliche, and I can't say it enough, but I didn't expect this when I started this. Like, that very first video, if I know I've posted, I don't want to keep reposting it, but if you watch that first video, golf is a good walk, spoiled. Sean would have a friend. That's funny. Oh, but again, if you watch that first video, like, hey, thank you for the follow. WWFT. Appreciate that. Yeah, it freaking. Oh, what was I saying? Oh no, when I started, this was just to sit here and connect more with Liz and like read the story. And if like I watched that video again and how bored I was, and I'm not going to say I was bored, but I was just like, all right, cool. This girl went into the woods and she shot apparently a fake wolf or something. All right, cool. What am I getting myself into? And it was like, I was just there. It is just how far I come. Yeah. And then when I finished the Akatar series, like we were almost done. And the plan was is we were going to go to the store and I was just going to buy Throne of Glass. Everybody's like, oh, you got it, Throne of Glass. It was Crescent City, Throne of Glass, Crescent. And I was like, well, I wanted Throne of Glass. Everybody's like, that is the game changer. That's the one that's really going to suck you in. I'm like, all right, well, we'll do that. So then we did that. And man, I tell you what, after I read that, I made that John Wick video comparing. Hey, there's the new follow right there. There you go. I finally popped up. That's epic. Welcome to one of the voices. That was so cool. But yeah, when we got there and I made the John Wick video, and that's my best video ever, and it's only like 180,000 views. And after that, I think that's just when most everybody kind of found me, and y'all stuck around. I think a lot of y'all were like, what the hell is this guy doing? Like, I admit my Throne of Glass days, they were good, but I was still just, kind of feeling out. And again, I'll tell you, you could tell at Queen of Shadows, Era of Fire, I really started getting into it. And that's when y'all were really, in Era of Fire, that's when y'all really, I think y'all were like, okay, we like this guy. I think most people stuck around because they were like, all right, he's a little different. Let's see what the, happening with this guy. And then Yenri. I think Yenri is what kept a lot of people. I'm not going to lie. Let's be honest. I think Yenri was the reason a lot of people stayed. Once they heard that, and then Queen of Shadows, y'all were there. And I even made some comments to kind of feel it out. Like, I tried to not curse. I didn't know the proper protocol. I didn't want to say bad things about the stories, like, oh, this bitch ass motherfucker right here, like, oh, this chode ass, like, I said chode and stuff, but I didn't want to say what I was really feeling. You know what I mean? Like, this motherfucker's a bitch ass, bitch tits motherfucker. And I didn't want to run everybody off with the language because I didn't want to, people to think I was rude. And then all of a sudden y'all were like, oh no, dude, do it. You got it in you. Do it. Let the beast out. Yeah, my heart palpitates. Oh, it's palpitating, right? And then it just, I brought the freaking sword out, and then we got through that, and then y'all asked me for chapter 89. Yeah, and then I posted that, and the way y'all just came and lifted me up after experiencing that. And then it's all from there. And then Connor, and then once we hit Crescent City and Connor came in and y'all were like, oh dude, bring it, dude. Bring the action. And I was like, wait, I can fully be me? Like, I'm like, bet, I don't care, but let's just do it. So that's what did it. Oh man, Jess, someone told me about you. I legit don't remember who. Oh, and they commented on one of your, so some Jess, oh wow. Well, whoever it was, Jess, like, I'll thank, because you have, ever since you found me, you have every video, you've been there. The realness. Thank you, May. I've always tried. Thank you. That's epic as fuck. That's all I've ever wanted to people to say I was real. Miss Wolverine, thank you. Welcome. Kendall, I found you when you were reading Throne of Glass, and I was reading. Oh, that's epic. So we just happened to be at the same time. Courtney, as you grew comfortable and more welcoming to show your personality. Yeah, I was scared. I was afraid. Listen, again, I'm not trying to do sob stories, and I'm not trying to woe is me, but listen, I grew up in the 1900s and the 70s, and it was like, listen, you got to hide your feelings. You got to grow up. You got to deal with the real world. And I went through some shit as a kid, and you grow up fast when you both been through some shit. So I didn't get a chance to be a kid. And then y'all were like, yeah, dude, you're cool. Be yourself. And I get to be me again and be a kid. It's something that Liz, it's one of the reasons she fell in love with me, and she's been able to bring me back from the hole, but she couldn't completely fix me, and I was missing something. And well, she was trying with the story. And she finally found it, and then y'all are like, hey, we got you. Y'all are my Hodors. Y'all are my Hodors. Y'all are holding the door. You're keeping me open. You're protecting me. You know what I mean? And I love it. I've had a few people jump in some comments and in a few lives, and anytime anybody jumps in, y'all are like, bitch tits. Nah, bitch tits. Y'all stay away from Wise. Y'all fuck the right to fuck off. Like, the fact that I don't have to police my comment section because of you guys, it just allows me to enjoy the story. Like, seriously, if somebody on accident has dropped in, and it's happened a few times, has dropped in like a spoiler on accident, you're like, hey, Wise, don't read it. And I just know, okay, that's the one comment I don't comment this time. And I just move on. And when people jump in, oh, this guy looks like the devil because he's got the lip rings and the tattoos. And you're like, kick rocks, pound sand, bitch tits, you know? So I can't say enough. Like, dead ass. So, you know, you allowed me to be me, and I love it, and I'll fucking thank you forever. Speaking of which, have y'all watched any new series? Believe it or not, Jess, I've been watching on Netflix the Alexander the Great that docu-series, but we've been watching to fall asleep. So I'm still been watching it, but I end up watching it over and over because I'm, finding that. So I'm really into that one right now. But the last, and this might sound crazy, but the last series Liz and I watched was season 2 of Tulsa King, and that was when we just kind of had it on as background noise, and we just looked up, oh, okay, that was cool, and then we turned it off. We have a lot of series that we want to watch, but it's hard to sit in front of the TV now because when we get done, like I'll read the stories and she'll get done with her crafts and we'll come down and then she'll watch my video and then it's like, so what'd you think of the story? And then we'll sit down and we'll talk about the story or their book or we'll discuss something. So we don't need to sit down and watch TV anymore. As far as like House of the Dragon, I think we're gonna watch that one because we've already watched the 2 seasons. The new one, what is the Night of the Seven Kingdoms? I'm so confused on that because isn't that the story of Eggert, right? Egg Targaryen? And wasn't he the one that said there was nothing to talk about? So if it's nothing to talk about, why are we talking about Egg? Like, I'm so confused. But we're waiting. Liz heard a rumor that apparently Henry motherfucking Cavill might be making a guest appearance. So we're kind of waiting. If we find out that's true, I think then we'll put it on. But I think we're waiting. I know we'll do the House of Dragon because we're pretty invested in that one. Severance. Was that the one where they worked in the building and the floor? We watched that one. Mayor of Kingstown, haven't watched. Landman, we watched. Okay. Listen, Landman, I have such a hard time with Landman. Because as someone that lives in Texas, you're not driving from motherfucking Dallas, Fort Worth to fucking Midland, Odessa and back in a day like you're having motherfucking lunch. And I'm sorry, it's just so... What did you say? Like, Billy Bob Thornton's cool. There's a couple cool parts, but as far as Landman goes, I watched the highlights on the Tiki-Talkie. I couldn't get into that one. Okay, and now with the... Yeah, okay, yep, he's in it. Okay, it was shockingly good, but mostly unhinged. Okay. Okay, Allie Grace, which scenes, the first and second episodes have shocking scenes? The joke was like, they really put that? Ooh, what is happening with those? Oh, wow, we got 4 people following us over on the YouTube. Yeah, I appreciate that. Everybody watching us over there. We got 17 joining us on the Tiki-Talkie. Agreed. My husband is in the oil field blue collars. Right? Like, I like it. Just that show seems so far-fetched. Like, okay. It's a really long... oh, boy. Okay, I have a question. Is there a lot of the family love in that one? Because that is so weird. That's the one thing about the Game of Thrones that I never could get with was all the The brotherly and sisterly bonding. That stuff was so weird. Okay, not that bad. That stuff always freaked me out. You're into the lore of Game of Thrones. You need a whiteboard to prep myself before starting Knights of the Seven. Okay, so I'm gonna. Okay, so you're really into the lore. Okay, I haven't read the books or nothing. I said I wasn't gonna read them until George R.R. gives us a real ending, because whatever the heck that thing was what did you say? There's no way that was his ending. So if he writes a new ending, then I'll read them. But until then, I'm not going to torture myself twice. Do you think that was a good ending of the TV series? Or was it a BS one? I think it was BS. I think everybody thinks it was BS. Yeah. Not at all. So my theory on that one was there was a bunch of polls and freaking Bran was the one that was like least voted. So that's why they ended up going with him, because he was the least voted. That's my tin hat theory for me. It never ended for me because I refused to watch the last season. Oh, you still need to watch it. I'm sorry, Sam. I'm sorry. Listen, don't watch the last 2 episodes. What's up, baby girl?
They ruined it.
I know. What's up?
No, that was it.
Oh, you're coming to make a comment how they ruined it, right? Yeah, right. Exactly. Just need a show of Aegon's conquest with Harry Cavill as Aegon, and I can, for real, that one would be crazy. That would be good.
Spin-off and it's just Sansa.
A Sansa spinoff would be a Sansa spinoff I could deal with. An Arya spinoff I could deal with. Okay, another question I have. Okay, honestly, one day. Okay, Carissa, when we get a whiteboard, can I request a special hosting session with you, since you're good at the Game of Thrones and the Bloodlines? And can I play the game of fucking, what is it, Aegon, right? Like, no, all the Targaryens are named Aegon. Like, there's 7 brothers. Like there's 7 Aegons. Can we figure out which ones are which? Like, which Aegon the Conqueror, Aegon the First. Like, how many Aegons are there? 6 or 7 or 8 or 9, 8 or 9. Yes, that is amazing. I'll let you like get that prepped up. And then let me know. And then we'll set that up for one of the brunches. We'll have once we get the whiteboard, our Game of Thrones.
Strings, you say?
Strings? You know where the strings are? Where are the strings, everybody? They're in the drawer. It's like Italian family with Anthony. Hey, Tony, what's up? Hey.
There's no gabagool, Tony.
There's no gabagool, Tony. They're in the drawer. The fact that y'all know that, it's great. We have key phrases over here. It's so freaking cool. That is epic. Make that a button. It's in the drawer. In the drawer. Got it. I've got my notes in the drawer. That'll be a good one for when we need to pull out the string. That'll be a great one. In the drawer. Yes. I still got my list. Okay, so here, really quick, do we want to go over all the buttons and see if we need to like make a few changes? Because I mean, I've showed all of them. I think we've seen them all that I have made now. Oh, I still have to add the Shadow Daddy button. People are like, wait, dude, do you put a button that shows Shadow Daddy? You damn right I do. Did I make a cat butt button? Belle, have you not seen all the buttons yet? I mean, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 9 total buttons right now. 9 buttons. I did. We do have a cat butt button, Belle. We do. I don't have any cats out here to show you, but I'll tell you what. Who wants a button tour? You want a button tour? Let's get a button tour going on. You missed the button demo? All right, I tell you what. Be warned. Okay, be warned. They're not all pretty, okay? They're not all pretty. And they will change. All right. They will change. I promise. And they're going to change with every story. Some will stay. All right, remember, they're not all nice like the first one, okay? We're going to do the nice one. We're going to start it off with everybody's favorite. Oh, Rune is always staying. Listen, Rune's never the only way Rune's moving is if this button breaks and we have to move him to a new button, okay? Matter of fact, you know what? Let's just
Rune
enjoy him.
Crown Prince of the Balbaran Fae.
That is that guy. Gentlemen, if you are in here, I'm telling you. If you were going to say screw it, I'm going to just read one series, okay? And like all of them are great, but if you had to pick one series to I would honestly to find a male character, I would probably have to say Crescent City, just because you need to meet Rune. Like, don't get me wrong. Chicken Hawk Rowan is legit. Okay? And a Sean. Oh, we do need to make a Sean button. Oh, we have ladies, I need your help on the Sean button. It's got to come from y'all. On a Sean button. Okay? Yes, a Sean button. Okay, yeah. Listen, Rowan the Buzzard Whitehorn, that dude is amazing. My thing with him is he's too perfect, okay? That's the he's got his issues, but he's the blueprint. Everybody, like, Rowan is the motherfucking man, okay? She's like, it's just a record. Sure. Okay, we can do that. Ooh. We need to get a picture of his face. Hey, Q, what's up, girly? Can somebody go to one of Sean's TikToks, like where he's talking about like the last letter, and like get a picture of his face? And you know how they make the big face things? Well, that'll be the button. We'll pop his face up. It'll be Sean, and it'll just take over the screen. I think that's the best thing for him. There's two husbands, book boyfriends, and Rune, who is above all. Yeah, exactly. Like, Rune is the best. Like, a button with Klaus saying, Rebecca! Okay, a Rebecca, okay. But yeah, Rune, when you get to Rune, you will see why I put this Faye dude up here. He is so fucking amazing. I don't know why Crescent City, people don't seem to like Crescent City so much. Maybe it's the modern feel. Listen, that story was grace. That story was grace. Great. Great. I read Ali's comment when I said that. I don't know. You haven't met Spade. And I haven't. You're right. I haven't. But currently, Slade. Okay, Slade. They got some cool names. But, ooh, a Tulane button. Yes. Tulane. All right. Slade's Peak. Okay. I've heard it's a modernization. Listen, I was really for Crescent City, I was super worried about the modernization and everything. And then everybody's like, yeah. And then I'm like, wait a second. I will not be afraid. Right, Miss Wolverine? So I just remembered, I'm like, wait a second. I watched like the Mortal Bones. I want to say the Immortal Engine, but that's the moving build. Anyway, that one. So I'm like, yeah, that was in the modern, and I like that, so I gotta be okay with it, right? All I'm gonna say, yeah, the Mortal Instruments. Thank you, Belle. So all I will say is this, okay? You get after the first 5 chapters. The first 5 chapters, you're gonna feel like you just saw my video again for the first time. Okay, like, what the fuck is this guy doing? After that 5th chapter, put the book down. Maybe just try to process it if you can. And there's a lot of stuff and then you're gonna be like, what the heck? I'm gonna tell you, after that 5th chapter, take a break and then start again. And all of a sudden the pieces just start to fall in place, and the different species of fae and angels, it all starts to make sense and it all falls into place. Like it's just, you just gotta get put. I put the book down, Q, because you know me, I had the 5-chapter rule. I had the 5-chapter rule. So, for real. Remember, I had the 5-chapter rule. That's why. So, but yeah, once you get past those first, you'll get into it. The main character, you'll love her. Seriously. Bryce and Danica and Connor and Ethan, you'll learn. Okay, see if you can find, there's a guy in there named Ethan. He plays Sunball. I think you're going to like that. Ethan plays Sunball. Please remember that. Feral Button, son of a gun. I forgot that too. Thank you, Jess. I just saw that. Oh, after you finish. Okay, listen. Allegedly. Feral Button. How do y'all want y'all's Feral Button? That's what I need to know. How would y'all like the Feral Button? Okay. I tell you what, Courtney, I started Crescent City the day after Kingdom of Ash, and everybody was like, what are you doing? I had to, because if I didn't, I think I would have stayed in Kingdom of Ash for a little bit too long. You know what I mean? I had to use Crescent City to get me out of there because I didn't want to leave I didn't want to leave Kingdom of Ash. I'm just going to say that because I don't know where you're at, so I don't want to mess anything up. But man, let me tell you, I almost DNF Crescent City, then I hit 300 pages and I was hooked. And 2 weeks? 2 fucking whole 2 weeks? Wait a second. Hang on. Okay, 2 weeks? 2 weeks? Hang on. I love this. I'm glad I got such a long mic arm. That's what she said. Look how thick these books are. 2 fucking weeks? Wow. Now listen, I'm not going to lie. I probably could have. That 5-chapter rule kept me from overdoing it. I'm not going to lie. The 5-chapter rule saved me from fucking just locking in and then having to make like 7, 10, 12 videos the next day because I read so much. Oh, my Lord. All right, let me put them back up there. That's my axe for when we do the Ashen series. I think I'm going to need an axe with them Vikings. Oh, wow. Right? I read 1 chapter. Yeah, for real. 1 chapter a day. It was crazy. That the 1 chapter a day made it probably most of the way through Akatar. And then once I hit Mist and Fury, I made a video. I was like, oh my God, this is cracking and everything. You know what I mean? I was like crazy. And then I was posting, I ended up one day I read for like 6 hours straight, but I was like on video, like chapter 12, but I'd already read to like chapter 30 and then I caught up. And then when I got to Throne of Glass is when I was like, okay, 5-chapter rule. Cause everybody kept saying you need to make sure you enjoy this and slow down. And the one thing I regret is I blew through this book and I couldn't get it back. So that's why I invented the 5-chapter. Well, I didn't invent, but I was like, all right, I'm going to do this 5-chapter rule and stick to it so I can really stick in it. And oh man, it made me love the story so much more. I think for me. Okay, let me see okay. I'm just trying to catch up on these comments. Sorry, I got rambling. Okay. Okay, the Feral Button, I saw that after KOA. The book is better. I love the whole world and prequels, everything. Yeah. Writing it down. Okay, I saw me. Crescent City in 2 days. Holy shit. Crescent City book 1 is better than Throne of Glass. Oh, absolutely, Vig. Yes. Crescent City freaking book 1 is 100% better than the other 2 of Throne of Glass. Listen, I don't care how you want to do. If you want to read Assassin's Blade first, fine. I'm not going to have that argument with you. To each their own. I'm not even having that argument. It goes third, period. But anyway, digressing. So seriously, yes, Crescent City, House of Earth and Blood is absolutely better than Throne of Glass, Assassin's Blade, and a freaking Agatar. 100%. It's so much more bam, bam, bam. You just got to get used to the city thing and then into the story. Like 100%. I think we're on that chapter. Yeah. Okay, hang on. I just saw it here where somebody was like, wait a second. Hang on. Where was it? Right here. One chapter a day. Yes, Jesse. When I started, I read one chapter on Akatar a day. I read one chapter a day. And I was kind of being like in my 50 Cent moment. I was kind of doing that just to mess with Liz because she was like, please read this. And I'm like, sure, one chapter a day. Just one a day. That's all I want. And then it took over. I have read 16 hours straight. Never. I honestly, I don't think I'd ever say I couldn't do that. I could probably do that now. If I were to just say, let's go and wake up refreshed and had some coffee and Rune were to visit, I think I could absolutely do that. Courtney, hey, I'm going to tell you what, Courtney, enjoy KOA. That is still, I know a lot of people say whatever they want, but Kingdom of Ash currently is still, that is my favorite book I've ever read. That is my masterpiece. Now, yes, I will agree. You need the whole series to make it so good. Okay, that I'm not trying to say that, but the way that it concludes that series for me is it's a fucking masterpiece. So enjoy it because if it's the first time, you only get it the one time. So please enjoy it, however you do it. But yeah, Crescent City is amazing. You're gonna love it. A lot. It's so overlooked. The otters are great. Listen, otters and vacuums. You're going to love it. Otters and vacuums. Otters and fucking vacuums. That's all I'm going to say. Jess, rude, right? I did it. Just to spite. All right. Hey, one book a day. Just one book. Rude. Yeah, if you go back and watch, it was one a day. This gives me hope. Oh, you're fine. No, trust me. One chapter, 100. Rune and coffee. Oh, hey, that's how after the kids go off to school, Rune and coffee in the morning. The best part of waking up is
Rune Dannon, Crown Prince of the Balbaran Fae.
Okay, sorry. Oh wait, we were supposed to do a tour. We were supposed to do a button tour, but I had to catch up really quick. Hang on. Okay, Rune and coffee. When I was reading Throne of Glass, oh yeah, I get it. Same conclusion. Jess, trust me. I will read. I guarantee you, especially now that I have this dang thing and I don't have to carry a book around. I will be reading Throne of Glass guaranteed yearly now. Guaranteed once a year. I will be reading Throne of Glass until the day I no longer walk this freaking ball of dirt called Earth. Okay? I am serious. Now that I don't have to carry the books around, like dead ass. That's why I'm like, I am going to burn. This thing is going to be, y'all don't understand what y'all have created. Like what Liz started until the darkness claims us and beyond, my love. I'm telling you, Q, you don't get it. Oh, girl, y'all have created something completely crazy with me. Y'all don't understand. Oh. Tower, okay. So far, Tower of Dawn. Listen, I think Tower of Dawn. And before we leave, I'm giving you a button tour. Don't think I'm not forgetting it. I wrote it down. Tower of Dawn gets so much fucking hate, and it upsets me. I don't know why. I get it. It's slow, and I could understand if you had to read it after you read Empire of Storm. Again, I'm not going to try to get it because of the pacing and it's a new world building. So I completely understand. But that book is so, if you look at what those characters do in that arc, exactly, Allie, because of the way Empire Storm left off. It's so good. I was so scared of doing the tandem read, right? I was so scared. Now again, remember, I have the custom tandem read thing books now that Liz gave me, but I think that book, those two books are meant to be tandem read because you need and again, I don't want to call it slow, but the pacing the steady pacing of Tower of Dawn to slow down the freaking Charlie Sheen, I'm on Tiger Blood, full speed, go! You know what I'm saying? You needed that to slow it down so you could appreciate everything that happens in Empire Storm. Or at least that's the way I felt. That was me. So yeah, I just think that's the way to go. I need to make sure the rune button,
Rune
that
Danon,
one.
Crown Prince of the Valbaran Fae.
I might just make the Shadow Daddy button with y'all on. Anyway, oh, trust me, this Kendall is a part of me now. When I went and picked the kids up from school, guess what was with me today? Boom. When I was sitting in the eldest, instead of sitting on the tiki-talkie, just scrolling when I was waiting. Because I'm one of the parents, I get to the line early because where our school's at, you either get there early and wait for 30 minutes or you sit in a line for an hour and a half with traffic. So I get there early and it's just time by myself. And now instead of just, I can do this. It's going to be so great. It's going to be so great. Red Rising is coming. We're going to do Red Rising soon. It's going to get put on the wheels soon. Okay. Loved it and chill. You didn't like Empire Storm? Okay, hey, that's fair. Chael, I didn't tandem read. It definitely wasn't my favorite, but it's still good. It is important, agree. Reddit is real. Oh, that's yeah. When you had to read, see, ooh, that long one for Tower of Dawn and again for King. Is Crescent City my favorite of them? No. Of the 3 series for the Mossverse, no. It has my favorite. Okay, so this is what's weird how that breaks down with me, Brooke. My favorite series overall is Throne of Glass. But my favorite male and female character both come from Crescent City. If that makes sense, like the story and how everything falls together with Throne of Glass, it just hooks me in, and I just love it. But 2 of the characters in Crescent City has just boom and locked me in. So they're my go-tos, and I don't want to say some of them because yeah. Thank you for the popular Jess. Zodiac Academy is on the list. Yes, it is. It is on the list. It is on the list. This is going to be my summer series. Oh, like the whole series? Isn't it like a 12 or 9 book series or something? I think that's crazy. Throne of Glass. I believe so, Allie. I believe it is a masterpiece. Some people say it's blah, blah, blah. I will say this about Crescent City. I like how she's more of an adult in that series. You know what I mean? We use adult words. Like I even said that. We have adult words. Oh, Borderlands. Hey, M, are y'all playing Borderlands 4? Are y'all playing Borderlands 4? Is that Borderlands 4? Really quick, M. Oh, apparently not. Oh, DWMP not here? No. Okay. Listen, I haven't turned on my gaming computer in a while. When I get that thing turned on, if we're on Steam, we're all going to link up. I got Borderlands 4. We will party up. Oh my God. Q wants to play Borderlands 4 too. Veg, do you play Borderlands 4? We will party up and go farming. Oh, hell yeah. I've got a Harlow build. I got a Harlow build that I'm looking for pieces to min-max. Okay. I'll make sure we're getting that set up, Steam set up with y'all on my PC, so we're friends. Borderland Fortnite. That's gonna be fucking awesome. Yep, we'll make a gaming thread. You're absolutely right. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Miss Emily, we will. Gaming channels. Yes, ma'am. Oh, Vague girl. Yes, ma'am. We can do that with voice. Absolutely. Begs, we'll teach you. Looters, shooters, and games like that are my speciality. You get to do things over, and no problem. I used to, the Division and the Division 2, I used to thousands of hours in those games. I will gladly explain it. And girl, please. SimCity in high school? Heck yeah. Oh, we're going to do that. And listen, Oh, listen, Borderlands, freaking Baldur's Gate, okay, yes, Steam Party, Borderlands, Baldur's Gate. If you play Rocket League, Marvel Rivals, I'm getting into Minecraft now. I'm finally getting into Minecraft. My kids are getting me into that one. They always ask me to play, but I could never do it. But now that I'm on a PC and not on console, I can do it better. So yeah, Baldur's Gate, Minecraft, Borderlands, Division, Marvel Rivals, Rocket League. We can play we can play Minesweeper. I will, if we have to and everybody wants to, we will make a realm. I'll play some Halo. I'll play whatever. I will play whatever with friends. Even if I don't, it's not about the game, it's about the friends. I don't give two bleepity bloops. So we'll play whatever. We'll play where I'll play it all. Like, we can go up in that mug and play Yahtzee for all I care. Like, Dad, we play Yahtzee. You can play. I'll learn to play Scrabble. If somebody wants to play Words with Friends, let me know. I'll play Words with Friends with y'all. Like, y'all don't understand. My phone, it's attached to me all the time. We are here. Oh, board game night. Let's do it. Okay. Let's get back on track really quick. Y'all want to have a button tour before everybody got to bounce out? Does y'all want to do the buttons really quick? I promise that. Brooke, we'll play pool. Let's go. A book club and a game club. All right. Okay. Button tour. Yes, button tour. Button tour. I'll play Call of Duty. I'm not good at it, but I'll play it if that's what you want. Okay. Button tour. We have everybody's favorite button. We can read.
Rune Dannon, Crown Prince of the Balbaran Fae.
I'll be here. I'm staying until y'all don't want to be here no more. Like, don't get it twisted, Emily. Okay, did we see the first button? I wasn't sure if it worked. Did we see the first button?
Rune Dannon, Crown Prince of the Balbaran Fae.
All right, there we go. So there's the Rune button, and then we have the Michael button. Everybody knows this is one of my favorite Office scenes, and you know how often we'll be using this one.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
So we got the Michael button for when
Rune
that
Dannon,
button
Crown
decides
Prince
to break.
of the Balbaran Fae.
So Vagues, don't worry. Once I get more, I think it's just I got to get more followers and see how the emotes. I thought I put emotes on screen. I'm not sure. We're still learning this new setup. All right. So that was the Michael button and the Rune button. Now we should make a Rune button counter. Oh, I can do that. I can do that. A Rune counter. That would have been great during CC. Rune counter. Okay. And then we have what we like to call the holy shit button, you know, for the holy shit moments.
Holy shit!
You know what I mean?
Holy shit!
Holy shit. That's right, folks. Ooh, that'll be a bingo square. That'll be a bingo night card for a bonus for like 5 points. Whoever gets the closest to how many runes before the live is over will get like an extra 5 bonus points or something. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we got the ideas coming. Okay, next button. All right, this one came in handy last night, and I think it was recommended by DW just for last night. Honestly, this one was used so much last night. This is the.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone?
What's the procedure? I didn't know what to do.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening.
What's
Everybody
happening?
stay calm. What's the procedure,
What is that? Oh,
everyone?
not my face on my mic.
Go!
All right. So we got that one. And then we have my digressing button. Now, I haven't added a sound to the digressing button yet because I say it so much, and I got to learn to just say, oh, and it's on the other hand. See, I might have to move it. I don't know. But I just have a digressing. I don't know if I should put a sound on it or not. And I don't know if we like the final look of it. See, because it just says digressing. But anyway, so we have that one. And then we have the focus. This one is voiced and audioed by my eldest. So I love this. Bell, 500 comments on our lives, dude. That's amazing. Thank you, my friend.
Lock in, Wise. Lock in.
That's my eldest's voice right there. Something randling like yodeling. Oh, for the digressing? That would be hilarious. Okay. That's funny. Okay, so we have that one. And then, somebody was asking about it earlier. We do have a cat butt button. Ready? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Cat butt.
Just a little bit of cat butt.
Cat butt.
For when them kitty cats come out here and they try to sneak in.
Cat butt.
You gotta keep it out of there. Because we are a family-friendly show out here, and we don't like them kitties showing their badooty-doos. It's not right. It's not right. Not at all. All right. Now, there are 2 buttons left. There are 2 buttons left. They were on the bestest behavior last night, which is so crazy because any other night, you see what they're doing, right? And then as soon as we ended the live and we sat down, guess what them little girls did? Vroom, vroom, vroom. Like, what is, now you want to be all crazy? Reading smut is fun, but cat butt. Exactly. That's not... Entertainment purposes. Oh, that is great. Entertainment purposes. That is legit, Bell. I love that one. Okay, so yes. Q, you got it, Q. That is Q's favorite. Oh, Q nails them both. All right, which one y'all want first? Which one y'all want first? Y'all want the chode or you want the British word? I'm gonna wait 5 seconds to see what we get the most of. Put ones for chode, and 2s for the British word. Let's do it that way. That way it'll be easier for me to see. Chode for 500. Chode for. All right, I got 3 chodes, 4 chodes. I guess we're. I got 1, 2 for the British word. 2 for the British word. We got 3. We got 20 people total. I got 6 votes. Oh, I got another one. We'll get another few seconds. 5, 4. All right. We'll give chode. All right. 2s. We're making don't call it a comeback. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we're going to stop. The British word is only, no, the British word is tied it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, it's up. Don't drop the soap. We're coming from.
No, God, please, no.
That's exactly what you said. Right there. Oh my Lord. Right there. Dropping the soap. I'm coming from behind. No. All right, Brooke, have a good one. All right, you ready? Here we go. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, here, one more time. Oh, God. Oh, here.
Brune Dannon, Crown Prince of the Valbaran Fae.
This sound sets it off, right? The sound is unfortunate. Do we need to make changes? I can make changes. Definitely, right? That's why Rune is here. Rune is here to cleanse our palate. He is here to cleanse. They're like, no, keep it. It's disgusting, but we're keeping it. We're disgusted, but we keep it. All right. And last but not least, for so far, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's for when our fine, lovely female companions in the books are being a little bit.
It's a British word.
Cunty. We can always just say TikTok.
It's a British word.
It's a British word. That's what my yard sounds like. Oh, has it been raining? There we go. That is what we currently have for the buttons. That is what we currently have right now. Oh, man, we got so many ideas to come in. All right. Do we want to do one chapter tonight, or we just want to have a little fun time? I know we were talking, I like the Pharaoh button needs to be a wolf howling or something. Okay. That's a good idea. Like okay. I like that. Snow melting. Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah. Okay. We want one chapter. I think the chapters are pretty small tonight, right? I think we're on chapter 32. I think we did 30. Yeah, I think I'm on 32. It's waking up. Let me verify that. Yeah, we're on 32. I don't think it's too long. I think all these chapters, Pharaoh could be catcalling. Ooh, I'll tell you what, if it's gonna be like that, I'm gonna want y'all to pick the sound out. That way I don't want to make it not appropriate. You know what I'm saying? So if I'll do whatever, but then y'all are gonna have to help with that one just to make sure we don't do something, because I don't want somebody like, cross it. You know what I mean? I'm not 100% sure. It would be us proposing to 6 pages? Yeah, we can do that. We'll do 6 pages, Bill. That's easy. I got it on my Kindle. If y'all didn't know, again, for anybody that's not here, my wonderful friends and family and my followers, my voices and Sean, my 18 and Sean. I just want everybody to understand that. The 18. Got me this amazing Kindle, and it is so cool. Like, y'all don't understand. Especially with the little dyslexia font, and I feel like I was describing this to DW earlier. I don't know how to really describe it, but last night and then today reading it with this new font, I feel calmer. I don't know how to describe it, but it just, when I read now, I feel more calm. So it's so cool. I feel like I'm there. I'm still got to slow my eyes down, but we're there. All right. What's up, love? What'd I do? What happened? What'd I do? What'd I do? What?
It just hit me.
You could tell you were... Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
It just hit me. I was going back looking at one of our conversations about how many books he's read in this year. And with Onyx Storm, you know how there's 18 and Sean? Well, there's 19 books total. So he's finished 18 plus Onyx Storm.
Get back. No.
There's 19 books now, I think.
Yeah.
He and I counted. We were in the thread.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Son of a bitch. Y'all. Like, okay, listen, I believe in aliens, okay? You can't tell me that there's not a bazillion stars out there and ain't one of them got a planet with living life form on it, okay? It's
serendipity.
It's something. For like...
Sprinkle of magic.
I claim myself as a queen of shadows. This is crazy. What do you... This is like, seriously, that is... Wow. Like, I don't know. Call it destiny, call it faith. At some point, all of y'all join me in my journey to... You know what I mean? So it's fucking amazing. All right, let's get a chapter in. Let's get a chapter in tonight. All right, we're not getting sappy. That was last night. We're gonna be happy tonight. We're happy.
Rune Dannon, Crown Prince of the Valbaran Fae.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? Do you have ready for this? This is what's about to happen, huh? All right, here we go. All right, let's do it. All right. Woo, now I'm scared. All right. With such wane coloring in the vegetation, it comes as no surprise that it requires 4 times the amount of indigo to dye even the simplest garment. I can't help but wonder the colors of our continent that are the exception, or if these isles are Umbral, Isle of Dune, by 2nd Lieutenant Asher Dexton. Chapter 32. Blood trickles down the top of my left forearm to drip from my fingertips. I have a scar to match the one Tynan gave me during the threshing. I grit my teeth through the burn of pain and look up. She faces Marlis. The princess shouts, and the soldiers behind us cheer. Zayden whips in my direction, his eyes flaring with something that looks a little too close to terror and the comforting before we return to whatever weaponry they're negotiating. Marlis moves into the plaza, unfolding her muscled arms, blood spilling from her hand, splattering the stones. She moves like she's used the weight of the heavier armor. She moves like she's used to the weight of the heavier armor, and she tucks the short strands of her flaxen hair behind her ears, coloring the strands red. 3 combatants, this has always been their plan. Unfair. Golden anger courses down the bond of my veins, heating my skin. Your ear will not aid her. Control yourself, Taryn demands. No, Eric reaches for me, and I shove Dane's and Zayden's uniform tops into his hand. Yes, I quickly take off my own to free my arms and add it to Eric's pile, leaving me in armor and an undershirt. It's almost... Ooh, thank you for the gifts. It's almost relief in the coiling heat. Don't let him move, I say to Kat. She grimaces, but nods. The scattered raindrops cool my skin as I walk toward the center of the plaza, and whatever is about to be my path. But Adarna's anger does not dissipate. It blends with mine, growing with every step I take. I am not weak. Marlis sizing me up as I approach, then huffs a laugh as she rolls her shoulders. She is a fucking
It's
cunt.
a British wood.
She is a cunt. Like, what? I guess she's doing her job. I can't say that. I guess she's just doing her job. These people are on her island, but she sounds like a fucking cunt.
It's a British wood.
Oh, I don't like her. I've taken down bigger. I mean, she's just doing her job. Okay, focus. I tell her and take a step between Dane and Zayden. She lifts an eyebrow, and I wonder if she speaks the common language. Dane mouth twitches, but he doesn't translate. It must be the same for all 3. The silver uniformed commander says to Zayden, eyeing me with pity. Then it's daggers, Zayden says. My head whips to Zayden. Your swords are your best. Daggers, Zayden tells the commander, earning a smile from our trio of opponents. Agreed. Hey, Mon, what's up, girlfriend? Mon, what's up? Ladies and gentlemen, Mon is in the show. Let's go!
Rune Dannon, Crown Prince of the Valbaran Fae.
That one's for you, Mon. One more, just for you, Mon.
Rune Dannon, Crown Prince of the Valbaran Fae.
Okay, sorry. Thank you, Mon. Thanks for showing up, my love. All right, here we go. Okay, so Dane chimes in. I could overrule them. This is my mission. But while choosing daggers gives me an advantage, it's not like they're not both lethal with the same form of weaponry. Agreed. So it is. The commander nods, and the other 3 begin to disarm, heading their weapons to the temple attendants who scurry in our direction. Best of 3. Zayden and Dane hand their swords off to the attendant. I scan the blue robes quickly, but there's no sign of the girl with the hair like mine. Movement catches my attention to the right, and when I look at the statue of Dun, I would almost swear her eyes were flash gold. Wait, what? Her eyes flash gold. Wow. And glance my way for a second. Just once, it would be nice if Adarna would stay where I asked her to. No way. You're hiding. She's hiding in front of the statue? She's hiding in front of the statue? Okay, girl. Okay, Adarna, let's go. Okay, use your speed, Zayden instructs as he removes all weapons, but the 4 daggers he carries sheathed at his side. We're ready. Aim. Stop. I put my hand on his chest and my brow puckered at hope at how fast his heart races. A raindrop splashes my forearm. This is just a challenge without a mat. Dane wins his match. You win yours. I'll win mine. Zayden's jaw flexes. Whatever you do, don't watch me. You can't afford the distraction. I tap his chest and don't die. Retreating 3 steps just out of his reach, I unsheath 2 of my daggers. Then I face Marlis. Her estimate was about right. She has at least 10 inches and a good 50 pounds of muscle on me. Damn. Reach and strength are hers too, so agility and speed will have to be mine. Dade and Zayden turned towards their own opponents, putting enough distance on either side of me to give them ample space and maneuver. Begin! The commander orders as the others step off the plaza. My focus narrows to Marlis and the smug tilt of her wide mouth as she palms one of two of her daggers and starts to circle me. This is just a challenge. Zayden and Dane are on the other mats. Let's go. I lift up my left dagger and pinch the tip, rotate the other so that the blade runs parallel with my arm. Marlis fakes a lunge twice, trying to throw me off my balance. If we were all a little more scared and she a little less angry, that might have worked. Instead, for falling for it and slipping on the wet stone, I flick my left wrist, throwing my dagger at her shoulder. She dodges, and the blade flies by. I take the opportunity to rush her, swinging my right fist towards her torso, slide across her chest. No stabbing here. I don't want her to die. I just want her to yield. Someone shouts beside me, but I keep my gaze locked on Marlis. Dane can handle himself. He has to. Marlis dances backward with a bemused smile, avoiding each of my swipes. Faster, I pour my energy and speed into a lunge, finally making contact along the side of her ribs, the one area she isn't protected by her chest plate. Blood stains her silver uniform as I draw back, but I'm not fast enough on the retreat. She hisses at the moment she strikes with her own dagger, stabbing into my side with so much force, I hear my rib crack. Her blade glances off my dragon scale armor, and I stumble sideways from the blow, drawing control. Deep breaths to try to block the nauseating pain that erupts under my left arm. No mental trick in my arsenal can contain the wave of star-bright agony, but I manage to stifle the scream that flights up my way through my throat as the steel clangs behind me. I will not be Zayden's distraction. Adrenaline kicks in, coursing through me like a power. Marlis glances at her blade in confusion, then lifts her gaze to mine. Staring at me with a macabre fascination, there's a small glint of what I think might be appreciation. I'll remove my armor if you do too, she proposes. What did you say? Bitch, please. Hell no. Violet, you remove that fucking armor. I'm jumping through this fucking Kindle. I swear to God, bitch tits, we are entertainment TikTok, entertainment purposes. Jeez Louise. Woo! I'll remove my armor if you do too, she proposes in a common language, giving me the precious necessary seconds to breathe through the worst of the pain. I'll pass. She's too tall for me to chance a leg takedown, too strong for me to expose myself any more than necessary. All I have is leverage, and that means getting closer to destabilize her. I crook two of my left fingers at her as the rain begins to fall in earnest. Her eyes flare, and she cocks her wrist back, already dropping to the ground when she throws. I'm already dropping to the ground when she throws. The blade passes overhead so closely I can hear her whistle by. Following the rhythmic pounding of the boots in the wet stone, carefully to keep control of my blade, I shove myself up with every ounce of strength in my arms and force my feet beneath me in an instant before she arrives. She slices for my throat, and I leap backwards as I hear Zayden hiss in pain. I fight for every instinct to check on him and throw my right forearm up to block Marlis's next assault. She hits me with the bone-rattling strength and cuts into my forearm. Now I drop my blade, cling, 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 using every second I have before the pain hits to follow her downward swing with my bloodied arm reaching for her wrist. Rain slickens her skin, but I grab hold and throw my weight into my shoulder, driving her hand toward the ground and dragging the rest of my body along with her own momentum. She's stumbling and it takes the opening, wrenching my torso upward and grabbing a hold of her knee. I lock into it against my chest, lacing my finger so quickly, ram my shoulder into the pocket between her upper thigh and hip. Faster, Atos is already unconscious. What the fuck, Chode? God, he's not Chode, he's Dane. I'm sorry.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
Dane! Wake up! Adarna warns. Marlis swings for me, her blade flying towards my face. Fuck! I hold tight Marlis's leg and barrel, and I weigh downward into her joint, throwing her completely off balance and forcing her backward. Her blade clatters cling against the ground as she falls like a toppled statue. Her back smacking into the stone, she shouts, "Ah!" Wait, I don't know if that's how she shouts, but in my head. But I keep hold of her leg, and only when she tries to twist out from underneath me, flipping onto her chest, do I let go. Diving in for her hands, I wrench her wrist from behind her back as the metal of her chest plate scrapes across the stone, then sit, locking her arms in place with my thighs. I mean, hey, I thought they were fighting. What is happening? I thought they were fighting. What is going on? Anyway, light flashes in the sky above us, and the rain comes down in sheets. "No," she screams, arching upward to buck off me. Yes, I draw a dragger and press the tip to the side of her neck. TikTok, entertainment purposes only. Thunder rumbles. "Now yield!" Quick glances to my left confirms Adarna's assessment. Dane is unconscious on the ground, blood pooling around what I can see to be his shoulder, and Palta's boot against his neck. "Never!" Marlis tenses under me. "I have you." Blood runs down my arm with the rain, turning her tunic into a molten shade of pink. Perhaps, she admits, turning her face to the right and laying her cheek against the ground. But Costa has him. What the fuck did you say? No, the fuck he doesn't. Zayden! Holding a blade against my neck, I chance a glimpse at the right and then do a double take. Costa has Zayden pinned. What the fuck? Pinned to his back, a dagger inches away from Zayden's face. Hell no, Zayden's fighting. I lost it, sorry. Both fighting, a bloody hand wrapped around Costa's wrist to keep the blade from plunging. Slowly, he lowers under Costa's weight. "No, keep me pinned, or help him," Marlis asks. Choices. Okay, you know what? She is a fucking cunt.
It's a British wood.
Fucking bitch. Anyway, Zayden is seconds away from that blade meeting his face. Gods only if Dane is even breathing under that boot. Rage devours me from the scalp down, storming through my veins in a surge of heat that sizzles the rain on my skin. I yank my dagger from her neck, flip it, and throw it in one smooth motion. My blade lodges in the fleshy part of Costa's shoulder, and he bellows, "Ah!" His torso slackening for one heartbeat. Zayden needs to knock Costa's blade loose. It scatters across the scone, and I immediately look away, replacing the thrown blade with another from my thigh, and pressing it against the tip of Marlis's neck in less than a second. "Yield!" I demand, anger burning so deep it reaches my very bones. Out of the corner of my eyes, I see Zayden throwing a punch in Zayden's face, then yank my dagger from the opponent's shoulder and bring it to his throat. "No!" Marlis shouts in the air, changes in a way I'm all too familiar with. "We're in fucking danger here. Fucking yield!" The heat within me snaps outward and breaks my voice. Lightning strikes downward and strikes to the left and the right. Rocks crack. Thunder immediately follows, rattling the ground, leaving only the patter of rain and silence in its wake. I startle but manage to nick her neck. "I yield," Marlis's whisper. Her eyes wide beneath me. "I yield," she shouts. Costa's head whips around in our direction, and Zayden slams his fist into his jaw. The fighter topples to the side, completely unconscious. "She yields," the commander yells, and the guards rush in. I remove my blade and crawl off Marlis, then stagger to my feet as lightning cracks in the distance. Palta steps away, and to my relief, Dane appears to be breathing as Kat and Eric race towards him. Rain steams down my face when I look upward, finding Adarna between Sigale and Taryn on the wall, her scales rippling with alarming speed in the various shades of black. "Are you all right?" I ask. "I am angry," she says, her head swiveling in a serpentine manner as the front of her claws crack the edges of the wall's masonry. "Their laws say one match, not three." "Was that you?" Zayden arrives at my side, and I was busy with myself checking for injuries. He now has 2 cuts in his arm, one of which will definitely need to be sewn shut. His jaw is already bruising. "The lightning. Was that you?" He repeats, lifting my chin between his thumb and forefinger, searching my eyes. "No," I shake my head. "I mean, the heat, the anger, the snap. Weird. just a coincidence. Or, Dune, there isn't any magic here, right? Two lines appear between his brow. His gaze sweeps over me. Excuse me. Then catches my arm. Fuck, you're cut. No worse than you are. I tell him as the rain lets up, but I think she broke a rib. His eyes slide shut and he cups the nape of my neck, then presses hard kisses to my forehead. Thank you. That throw probably saved my life. Good thing I didn't miss, or I don't think you'd be saying the same thing. My arm trembles as I sheathe my dagger and his hand slips away. You never miss. He glances over my head. Looks like Atos is going to need some stitches in that shoulder, but Eric is bringing him around. I said I'm fine, Marla shouts behind me. Yes, Your Majesty, someone replies. Oh, no, my stomach lurches. Please tell me I did not hold a blade to the Queen of Umbral's throat? Get the
No! God, please, no! No! No!
I mean, I guess that's one way to prove a fucking point. You just took out the Queen. You just took out the She just took out the motherfucking Queen, y'all! We partying.
Rune Dannon, Crown Prince of the Valbaran Fae.
That was a fucking queen. Holy shit. Oh. I pivot slowly to face what I'm sure is about to be a squad of royal executioners. A row of guards waits, a respectful distance behind Marlis, who stands a few feet away with her arms folded over her armor. Well, she asked, her mouth pitched in annoyance. 2 out of the 3 victories have earned you your audience. My heart starts beating double time. I didn't know who you were. You weren't supposed to. She cocks her head to the side. Are you going to speak? Or has all this been for nothing? Eric, I glance toward our friends. I only speak with those who best me, Marlis interrupts. And you are wasting my time. What kind of fucking name? Amaryl? Hang on. I got this cool feature. If I hit the button, damn, there's no lookup feature because it's a name. Maybe I can open it on Wikipedia. I'm gonna open it on Wikipedia and my little Kindle. Okay. That's a lot of shit. Okay. That didn't help me too good because that is a crazy word. All right, but that was cool as fuck. All right, Amaryl. Okay, we're gonna call you Amy. Amy. Beware of spoilers. Yes. Okay. Got it. Okay. Good call. That's why I just got it. Digressing. We're learning. Got it. Riley. That's Riley. Riley. Okay. All right. She hurls the word at me like an insult. Okay. Bolstering myself with a deep breath, I lift my chin. Oh, thank you for the gifts, Miss Wolverine. Bolstering myself with a deep breath, I lift my chin. We've come for 2 reasons. First, we're seeking the 7th breed of dragons. Marlis narrows her eyes. If there were such a thing, this isle hasn't seen fire breathers in centuries. I'm afraid you've come looking in vain. What's your second purpose? It isn't quite a crushing blow, considering I've already suspected as much, but with the soulful pulse of disappointment coming down, the bond tells me Adarna doesn't feel the same. Allies, I tell Queen Marlis. Were we in a war that might claim every life on the continent, and we need allies. And you think we'll fight for you? Marlis stares at me like I've spouted another head. We call that, I always say, do I look like I got a dick on my forehead? Riley. Okay, Emma Riley. Okay, thank you. Capital of North Carolina. Emma Riley. Okay, thank you. Emma Riley. Got it. Emma Riley. Oh, thank you for the mouth, Miss Wolverine. Name shout out. Thank you. All right, Emma Riley. Thank you. Okay, I love my voices. Y'all be keeping me straight. All right. So they said allies. I tell Queen Marlis we're in a war and we might claim every life on the continent and we need allies. And you think we'll fight for you? Marlis stares at me like I've spouted another head. I was hoping with us. She glances at Zayden. Then up to the top of the wall. You can't afford our services. Try me, hopefully, Eric forgives me for promising whatever's in the coffers. How do you do it? Marlis asks. Take you down? I reply as the storm blows past and the rain shifts to a drizzle. That was her in the weather. That's gotta be her. It just happened to start and stop raining at the same time. That's gotta be her, like, calling magic back to the land, right? Like, she's calling it back. She's the conduit, right? Like, something like that. All right. I take you down, I reply, as the rain shifts and drizzle. It was a matter of leverage, targeting your joint to throw you off balance. I know what leverage is, she snaps. You took me down for the simple reason that I understand your abilities and allowed you to choose, and allowed you close enough to throw me off balance. How did you do that? She gestures behind me. I turn, following the motion, and stumble for words. The terrace seats carved into the wall crackle down in the middle, and the rock is charred back, black, where the lightning struck. It didn't. You have no magic here. For me to weld. Zayden moves to my side, and Eric helps Dane raise to his feet, holding the side of his head. And yet you've destroyed something that stood for 700 years before your arrival. Her eyes narrowed slightly. Perhaps it is true. Zanil who blesses you. Truly Zanil who blesses you. Good luck when you search that particular aisle. They have a mean streak. So you... What? You destroyed something that stood for 700 years before your arrival. Before your arrival. So you won't fight with us? I asked, trying to stay on topic and holding desperately to hope. No other armies would be as effective. I think I prefer Devil's Isle approach to the Allies for now, she replies. You may take shelter in our jungles and have hunting rights for yourselves and your mounts should you need to rest on our isle. But as far as fighting alongside of you, I'm afraid the price is something you're unwilling to pay. She turns to leave. What do you want? I call after her as Eric, Kat, and Dane head our way. At least name your price. The same thing everyone in the island craves. She pauses and looks back over her shoulder. Dragons. You can kick rocks, cunt.
It's a British
Like,
wood.
you ain't getting shit. Like, fuck off. You ain't getting a dragon. Get fucking bent. You ain't not getting a... No, not or nothing. A dragon. For what? What have you... Nah, son. Get bent. You ain't earned no dragon. You gotta earn a dragon. Like, I get we know dragons could be bad creatures. We've heard that, but you still gotta earn that shit. Get fucking dragon. Get bent. Get bent. Right? Like, real, the dragons are gonna agree to that? Like, what? Keep the mitts off the dragons for real. Papa Sorengale was onto something with this, but I'm telling you, I wonder if anybody's gone through, like, after they've read all 3 books so far and gone back and tried to put the titles in, like, people order and, like, chronological by people so we could kind of see how they were going and see what they actually did. You know what I mean? So much string. That's okay. We will, because you know what we got? You know what we got in the drawer? The string is in the drawer. We got so much string. So much string. When we get the whiteboard. When we get the whiteboard, which we're close. We're over halfway there for the whiteboard, so we're getting close. Okay, theory time. All right, what theories do we want to talk about? Oh, 47K on the tiki-talkie with the taps, and there's only 14 and 15 of y'all here tonight. I just want y'all to know that's amazing. Y'all have been tippy-tapping away tonight. There's not... Oh, wow. Okay, so theory time. Okay, the ongoing theory is that Vi and Adarna channel from the sky. Yes, I think Adarna is pulling her power, and she's using Vi as the conduit. She is like the conduit itself. That's what's happening, I think. The continent is called Amarlis. We learned that from the bookstore owner. That's okay. That makes sense. Why the silver hair? Oh, wait. Is the silver hair is that what annotates them as the lightning? The lightning and the silver hair. I wonder if that's a connection. Ooh, okay. Thank you, Miss Wolverine, for the gifts again. No, the pre-stressed have. Okay. So she's got to be half. So dad or mom's got to be from the island. She's a priestess. So she's royalty hiding. Is she royalty hiding if she's a priestess? Like, okay, like what is a priestess? Is that like just like are they like royalty? Like how do priestesses work in this? Are they like royalty or are they like just like religious priestesses? You know what I mean? The effort that's the beginning parts, right? Okay. Nuns essentially. Okay. Just religion. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Understand. Okay. So we're tracking. Okay. Got it. All right. So priestesses. Okay. So, and she was trained and didn't do the dedication. And dad's last name was, so dad's from the island and then he met mom. Did mom find the dress? Dad escaped with the Darna. What if half dedicated, half hair? Ooh, there you go. Yeah. What if dad found the egg in his journeys and hid her and found Mama Sorengale and she had the information about that. So that's why they joined up and worked together. Ooh, that could work. Maybe. Y'all get quiet again. I hate when y'all get quiet in my chat. I get so nervous. I know there's even a little bit of a delay, but I still get so nervous. No. I think she is. But remember, they talked about the grandparents fighting too. So I think like, I don't know how the time. Yeah, Jess is like, I'm tapping. So like, right now, the thought process, 50K, y'all on TikTok with the 18 viewers, 50K up and down. Y'all are great. Yeah, exactly. Like Greg. Okay, so we know grandmas, the families aren't happy, right? So grandma, Mama Sorengale's family not happy, and Daddy Sorengale not happy, right? Like, how would that affect? Because Dad, you know, it's the bloodline. So like that's his half, and he comes from the island. And if he would have been a female, or if he would have let his hair grow out longer, maybe it would have been seen, you know, something like that. And then he was doing his research, going to the islands. He found the seventh dragon, found the egg, put that shit up under his shirt, and motherfucking ran off like the motherfuckers and was trying to leave because and all that. And then he got found out by Mama Sorengale, and then she was like, oh shit, you got a dragon egg, and I've been finding this shit about the Vinnies, and fuck them all, let's join up and do good, and yeah, I don't know. She wasn't right, but I'm saying she could have been there, like maybe moved. I don't know. You're right. I don't know. There's so much like, yeah, I don't know. Grandma knows something because the rune bracelet too. The rune bracelet on Mira. Like that's sketch. Like where did that come from? Like she remembers it, and then she's having the flashback. Like this is all, it's all coming together. You know what I mean? It's gotta be. Yeah, it's a protection room from finding out where the dragons live. I don't know. Yeah, when they were on the Isle of Devil on the Devil's Isle, she was the 2 days. She said she was looking, it was familiar, and she couldn't remember. I think Grandma might the priestess. Yeah, possibly. Like maybe Grandma left. Maybe Grandma was a priestess and left. What did you say? I do need a what did you say button. We do need a what did you say button. I'm gonna write that down. Man, I'm gonna have to get a bigger button. A bigger button pusher. A bigger button pusher. There we go. You think Grandma's Colonel? Ooh, okay. Tourmaline, this is stone that keeps away bad vibes. Okay. We got some good theories going on. I like this. All right. All right, folks, listen. It is wait, hang on. Or maybe it protects you from channeling. Ooh, that could be good, Vegs. That could be a good one, Veg. That could be a good one. Keeps her from accidentally pulling from the ground. The magic. Ooh, that could be good. I don't know. But all right, folks, we've been out here for 2.5 hours now, and I know it's a Friday, and after last night, I know everybody is super tired. At least I know I am. So we're gonna end the stream. We're gonna be getting off here in 4 minutes. We're gonna end it at 10:30 my time. So we're gonna end up at 4 minutes here, and then we'll end it out. So if anybody, Courtney, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the support. And I tell you what, I hope you enjoy Crescent City soon after you finish Kingdom of Ash. Remember, take your time. Feel Brenda's room stopped him from pulling. Good night, Q. Thank you again for everything. Thank you so much. See, Veg, I like where you're going with that too. We need to know more about Renan, like Brennan and how he pulled and freaking Nolan. Like what happened? Plenty of time for a button. Would somebody like a button?
Rune Dannon, Crown Prince of the Valbaran Fae. Rune Dannon, Crown Prince of the Valbaran Fae.
I'm gonna get that beat down. And I'm telling you, by Sunday brunch, if the only thing I get done is getting the other button for y'all, I'm gonna get that. This is the priority button. This is the priority button. Thank you, Jesse. Sam, good night. Sunday brunch, 11 p.m. Not 11 p.m. What am I thinking? 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. Sunday brunch with me and Liz. Okay, yeah, absolutely. That'd be a great idea. I will definitely talk to them. Good night, Mon. Night, Mon. Thanks for stopping by, love. Hope you're having a better day today. And P showing up right now. We about to close the doors. I'm gonna get yelled at. Night, Mon. Night, Jesse. Night, Jess. I'm gonna get yelled at by P. Here it comes. Here it comes. I didn't know we were on closing time. Oh. Hey, P, here. I can make up for it, P. Hang on.
Rune Dannon, Crown
I can make
Prince
up
of the
for it, P.
Valbaran Fae.
How about that, P? You can't stay here. You don't have to go home, but you just got out of... I did. You played that song. Oh, my Lord. We were out here. We'll see you in the Discord. Sweet. Yes. Y'all need to go. One more time for luck. One more time.
Rune Dannon, Crown Prince of the Valbaran Fae.
Anyway. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I just got a notification. Is that live appropriate? I hope so. I hope I was. That's funny. Tiki Taki's like, is this appropriate? Is that appropriate? That's funny. Well, it is. That's hilarious. So yeah, I had to. Liz was out here and she was pounding away on the computer doing graphics and stuff, and she was going. And I'm like, "Hey, babe, you ready to go to bed?" She's like, "Yeah, 1 more minute." And she kept going. So finally, I had to get my phone, turn all the lights out here, and then it's closing time. And then she was like, "Oh crap!" Finally, okay, I'm going, and did the walk of shame in the house. It was hilarious. That's funny. Okay, but it is 10:30. We're gonna get off here. P, I'm sorry. I thought you knew we were hanging out for a little while tonight. But we will be in the Discord. If anybody wants to hang out with us in the Discord, just know we'll get that link posted for you and come hang out with us. Last call, right? Last call getting your attention. That reminds you of the old ways. Exactly. You can always watch the replay on YouTube. That's funny. That's funny. All right, folks. Until next time, I want to thank everybody for stopping by. Join us this Sunday at brunch. Myself, Twisted Liz, and the rest of the wise voices. We will be having a good time talking some theories. Until then, folks, have a great night. Stay happy, stay healthy, be wise. Have a good one. You know what? We need one more time.
Rune Dannon, Crown Prince of the Valbaran Fae.
All right, folks, have a good night. And so many buttons I must push. One more time. One
Rune
more
Dannon,
time.
Crown Prince of the Valbaran Fae.